Hey guys, welcome to TechTricks tutorial. In today's video, we'll learn about Ideogram AI tutorial. It is a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So let's dive right in. So before we head on to the step-by-step guide on Ideogram, let's talk a little bit on what it's all about. So it is an AI-powered design tool accessible through Ideogram.ai, so you'll just need to search that onto the local browser. And this simplifies the process of generating visually appealing designs, especially for t-shirts and posters. So users input prompts and select styles like typography, illustration, and Ideogram AI quickly produces diverse design options. So for you to be able to use this platform, you could actually just head here onto their website. So just search Ideogram AI and you should be able to do something like this. So once you're already here, you could actually see some buttons in here. So you could click onto this to get redirected onto their Discord channel, to their Twitter account, and the login option if you have an account already. But if you don't have an account yet, just simply click onto sign up in here. There is also a question mark in here so that you should be able to see the privacy and policy, terms of service, the about career, Discord, and documents for this one. So I'll just need to do a quick sign up first before we get started. Now, once you have completed the process of signing up, you should get redirected onto this page. So this is what Ideogram looks like. So here onto the upper part, this is where you're gonna go ahead and describe what you want to see or type in the prompt. So as I mentioned earlier, there are some things or categories that you could choose from. You'll just have to click onto this so that it would do something like this onto your generation that is described in here. You could choose in the ratio and just click on the generate to do the generation already. So you could just actually see that onto the home page, and you could see your account settings here onto the upper right. So clicking onto your account settings, you should be able to see in here your account, the settings, and your following, followers, receive likes. So this is actually more like a feed of your own, so that you could see who are you following, who are your followers, and the receive likes onto your photos. Now, as you can see here onto the generated, you should be able to see the different past generations done by yourself. Now you could see also your pinned, if you have some pins, or if you have liked something from other users, you should be able to see it in here. Now, going back to the home, so you should be able to see in here the trending generation. So these are actually just done by other users. So we could actually see the recent ones that are done. So since you've gone ahead on to trending already, so these are actually the most liked or the popular ones. And if you have followed anyone, it should be able to see, or you should be able to see their generations in here. You could choose from pinned and all, and also the different top generations in here. So if you hover onto each of the design in here, you could actually see some remix in here wherein you should be able to use the prompt and the photo itself to create something like that. So as you can see, here are some of the generations done by other users. And if you want to create something just like this, you'll just have to click onto that to view its detail. And you should be able to see the creator of this one as well. As you can see, this is the creator, so you'll have the option to follow it, and then there is a share button in here, and if you click onto that, you should be able to share the link for this one and many more. So as you can see, this is a generation. You could actually zoom this in, and since here onto Ideogram, if you do a generation, it will produce 4 options. So this is one of the options onto this 4 types. So this is the other one, this is the other one as well, and this is the other one. So the 3 dots in here will actually let you share the image, copy the prompt, or this one, download this, and there you have an option also to report an image. So the remix button, which we've mentioned earlier, and the download option to download the image. So you could like this one by clicking the heart button, and this is the parent for this specific generation. So this is the prompt used: a brown skinned baby boy gamer wearing a black hoodie with the name Alessandro, brown eyes, black hair, fashion, text 3D render painting, poster 3D render, photo, anime, and the version used. Now, going here, you should be able to see more of the creation by the user, which is 3333U777, and these are his past generation. So actually, you could just go ahead and try to remix this to create something like that, but let's just browse more here so that we could find something that we want to generate. So let's just try to browse here first, and as you can see, onto the top generation today, it is actually more on Christmas. So let's just try in something. So for example, this one we have a cat, also this cute cartoon style of baby Wonder Woman, and just many more. So let's just gonna go ahead and try to browse first. And I kind of like how this one turned out. So I think we could try this or this one, this boy gamer. So I think we could just opt for this boy gamer. Here are its different options and the user's other generation. So for us to be able to create something like this, we could just go ahead and try to copy out the prompt in here. But let's try this remix feature. So we want to remix this, and instead of a boy gamer, I want to see something or a girl gamer. So we're gonna change that to girl. So you could change or adjust the prompt as you like. You could just adjust the image weight in here. So this image weight is, it will actually base more. If you want to have this more, it will actually base more onto the photo. And if you lessen this, it will base more onto the text prompt that you've added. So for example, we want to see this for a poster. Let's click onto poster. We want to see 3D render and the typography, since we're gonna change this. So instead of Adrienne, let's try girl name. So let's try Jane. And then right after, we're gonna go ahead and try to click on to generate, and let's try to see what it will give us. So as you can see the generation progress, and here the percentage for that and the 4 photos set onto the generation. So we'll just wait for this. And as you can see, it might start off as a blurry first, and as it go ahead, it will go ahead and produce the high quality photo. So I kind of like how this one turned out, since it really just depicted a girl gamer. And so there might be some instances wherein there might be some issues within the typography, and just like this one, but it is just a minor error. Onto other generation, everything is good. So actually, this is one of the key features of Ideogram. So they work best on the typography, and because some of the generators or the website, they actually have some issues within typography. So this one, they actually do best onto this, and I kind of like how this one turned out. So as you can see, let's just view this one. We actually have this as the parent or our reference and the prompt in here. So we could just go ahead and download this, since I kind of like how this one turned out, and also the other photos. Now let's try to create something wherein we actually created the prompt. So for example, we want to see something like girl wearing a dress, holding a balloon. So we could try to use this prompt, and then right after, let's add in here vibrant color so that it would be really colorful. We could actually try to choose some of the different things in here, but I think this one is good already. And then right after, let's just click on the generate, and let's try to see what it will give. So let's have Ideogram surprise us onto this generation. So for this one, we did not focus more onto typography. We're actually focusing more onto the prompt. So as you can see, here are the photos that it generated. So kind of like how this one turned out, and there are actually different styles for this one. So there might be some minimal issues onto this one, and I kind of like how this one turned out, since this is actually what I'm trying to opt for. So let's try to remix this, and then right after, since there might be some words onto the balloon, we could try to remove typography in here, since I think that one is what it was doing it. And then right after, we could specify the color of the dress. Let's add in here pink dress, and for the balloon, let's add in pink balloon as well with glitters. Let's add in with glitters in here. And then right after, let's click on to generate again to see what it will give us. So I'll just have to wait for this one, and right after, let us be surprised onto what it will give us. So as you can see, here are the new sets of photos that it generated, and I kind of like how this one turned out, since it actually provided something glittery and sparkly for a generation. So feel free to go ahead and download the photos so that you could use it as per your own expense. And that's just basically it on to using Ideogram AI. And if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to comment it down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on to our next video.